What's up, guys, gals, fellers, and fellettes? Well, today's the day. As you can see, I not only got one, high performance racing head, but I got two. One is a CNC round. She's got some pretty decent heat sink fins there. Here's the boom boom chamber in the bottom. I'm gonna have to, make sure that's all nice and flat. The other one is the square. This is to check temps on. Anyways, this was the square one, and they look to be pretty much the same. I don't know, maybe not. We'll find out. I mean, what's the difference here, fellers and fellas, besides the colors and the shape? Now I'm betting. Now this is just an uneducated guess here, so not a hypothesis, because that would be an educated guess. Throwing you some learning out there, whether you take it or not, it's up to you. But anyways, my guess is maybe a tad, and I'm talking minute power gains. And I'm thinking the main difference in these heads and what you see here, which is the stock head, besides the fact that it's got the rear sparkulator back there, whereas the high performance one comes straight up and down, which is better because you get your boom and your boom boom straight down on the piston instead of the boom going washing across the top of it. So that's better, that's good. But there ain't much for cooling fins on these stock heads. Factory crap. Anywho, so we're going to get started on this. So what we're going to have to do, as soon as it stops raining this morning, I'm going to take the bike out as its original form, as is what you see here. And we're going to do a performance test. We're going to run a GPS speedo on it. We'll see what kind of top speed she's got on the flat ground out there. And we will see what's the best bang for your buck out of these. I'm going to take some of the paint off of this black cylinder head. I'm just going to hit the tops of these fins. Now some guys say this will create the paint alone will create a thermal barrier and cause the engine to run hotter anyways. Well, my betting is this has more surface area than this dude. And I'm betting this runs a little bit cooler, but performance is about identical to them. I saw 258, so that's what we'll go with. Top speed 31 miles an hour, and I saw 20 miles an hour at the very tip of the hill when it was done climbing. And 257 degrees Fahrenheit on the temperature. So let me go write this down. We measured the squish by taking the spark plug out, taking a little piece of Looks like wire, but it's actually solder, cold solder, so it's really soft. Run it down the sparkulator hole over to the side of the piston wall. Rolled the bike forward so the piston came up and smashed that little sucker. And before I did all that, I measured the thickness of this solder, and so we'll see what it is now that it's been squished. 0.8. Just fine for a squish area. Around, I think the lowest is around 7. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Jump right in there with the bleep bloop comments. But look at the temperatures. Look how much cooler it runs with the CNC round head on it than it did with the stock head. So far my suspicions are true. No real gains, just a cooler running engine. Well, just, you know, that's neat. Kind of like the way it looks. So there we go, guys. If you want your engine to run cooler, snag you up one of them, or get the round one. They're pretty much the same thing in my opinion. So maybe we learned something, maybe we didn't. I don't know that they're worth the extra money, but you know, there is about a 30-degree temperature difference. You know, whether it's the round or the square head compared to the stock head. So we will see you guys next time.